Hey guys, what's up? I'm Matt here, and today what we're going to teach you is how you can get 30% more sales really quickly without having to invest heaps of time and heaps of money into coaching, like whatever it may be. So in this video, I'm going to teach you like one technique that has 5 components on exactly how you can increase your sales and find out exactly what's killing your conversions, okay? So make sure you watch all the way through to the end. All 5 pillars kind of work together, and it's a whole strategy on exactly how you can do it. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell here, subscribe here, and all that kind of good stuff. All right, guys, what we're gonna talk about today is how to review your own calls and actually get something out of it. So I teach a whole bunch of salespeople. I've got a sales team, and the most powerful thing that you can do, one of them is role play. The second one is call reviews. Now, you don't have to have someone review calls for you. You can actually review your own calls. You just have to have an actual strategy behind it so that you can figure out exactly what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong, what's helping you and what's killing your conversions, so you can figure out the low-hanging fruit, okay? The low-hanging fruit of exactly the small changes you can make to get better at sales now. All right, so I have a 5-pillar approach. And if you want, in the description down below, there'll be a download, so you can pop your email in. We'll send you the download of this exact pro forma, which is my call review SOP, standard operating procedure. It's exactly what I do for my guys, for my coaching clients. So take it, use it. It'll be of massive help to you. Tone, cadence, and timing, okay? The reason why that's a pillar is because tone is gonna be like, how well can you carry the emotion of what you're trying to say? Does what you're saying match up with how you're saying it? And does how you're saying things match up with what they're saying? I listen to a lot of core reviews where people have a real happy tone when someone's just told them something terrible. So we got to make sure that's going to put somebody off and make them feel unheard. The next thing is cadence. So how well are you kind of jotting through? Do you have a good speed? Are you talking too fast? Are you talking at this fast that no one understands what you're really saying? Or are you talking nice and slow? Are you using the negative space in between words to your advantage? And then timing, very similar, right? Like, how fast are you going through the script? Or are you just rushing through stuff, okay? So that's the first pillar. The second pillar is authority, command, and leadership. So essentially what that comes down to is, are you the leader on the call? Are you the person that's dictating what happens on that call, but leading, not through bullying, but through guiding with a gentle hand on the back? Okay, and there's a lot of stuff that goes into that. You have to be the leader of the call. The next pillar is tactics, strategy, and structure. And what I mean by that is, are you going about this sale in the right way? Not everyone's going to be sold in the same way. So are the tactics that you're employing appropriate for the person? Have you read them well enough? Is the structure that you're using being adhered to? And is there a structure at all? And then the overall strategy, what are you trying to achieve? Are you leaning into objection handling? Are you leaning out? There's a lot of things that go into that. So like, how well the actual tactics and strategy and structure that you're employing on the call. Pillar number 4 is a very important one, okay? Scripting, logistics, and word economy, okay? Scripting, logistics, and word economy. Word economy is especially important. If you say things in a way that is unnecessary, and if you repeat yourself, a lot of people who aren't confident in what they're saying, they just kind of repeat themselves. So they'll ask the same question 2 or 3 times because they're just filling in negative space. So whenever I listen to one of my calls and I have a sentence, I look at that sentence and I say, is there a way that I could have said that more succinctly? Could I have said it more powerfully? Because, for example, if you're dealing with someone who's religious and you're talking about leadership, like let's say you sell a leadership course or a business coaching, if you use the term stewardship, that has a much better connotation to that person than what leadership does. So it's a powerful word choice, okay? The last thing we look at is the holy grail, objection handling, okay? I'll make him do it backwards. Objection handling. Let's see how the video editor handled that. How well do you handle objections? A lot of the time people are taught to handle objections terribly, but are you getting after it? Are you not giving up on these people? Very, very important to know. A lot of people give up way too easily, and I think that's a real shame because people fight tooth and nail to stay where they are, and it's your job as a salesperson or a business owner to get them out of their own way. So you can provide what they need when they need it, and you can do it sooner rather than later because we're not promised tomorrow. So putting stuff off for another 3, 6, or 12 months is not a good mindset to be in, and it's a way that things never get done. Now, what we do, we got the 5 pillars there, and I'm sure we can have pillar 1, pillar 2, pillar 3, pillar 4, pillar 5. We score those out of 5. So each one is given a score, so it's a possible out of 25. So let's say we do this every single week, or you can review 1 or 2 calls a week. Just score yourself and then work on the lowest performing metric. If everything is a 3 or a 4 and your objection handling is a 1, work on your objection handling. Okay, it's simple as that. Now, if you have a tie between 2, that's when it gets tricky because then you have to try and pick the easiest. So if it's between scripting, logistics, and word economy and tone, cadence, and timing, I would work on scripting, logistics, and word economy because it's much easier to say less than what it is say things in a more powerful way. So tone and timing and cadence are difficult to get right, and they take a long time and a lot of practice. But having a better structure is super easy. You can just, like having a better script, you can just pay someone to write you a script. You can have a look for other ones. You can converse with different people who are doing similar sort of sales with you, and you can try and fix your scripting. Score yourself out of 25, find the lowest hanging fruit, fix the lowest hanging fruit first. If there's one broken kink in a chain, the chain's gonna break. So all we have to go through is diagnose exactly what the weakest link is and then fix that one thing, and then we have an immediate response. All right, guys, so make sure you go down below in the description. Make sure you grab that SOP so you can print this out. You can review your calls. I want you to tell me in the description down below what you got. So out of 25, maybe the first call, the second call, third call that you did. Make sure you do that. Feel free to ask me questions in the comments below. Hey, I'm having real trouble with tone and cadence. Okay, sweet. I'll do a video on tone and cadence for you. All right, guys. Hope you have an awesome rest of the day. That's my one big tip that I can give you to have like an extra 30% conversions over the next couple of weeks. Do the call review, take it seriously. Make sure that you take yourself through those pillars, score yourself objectively. Have an awesome day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, okay? And make sure that you get all the content. All right, guys, have a good day.